Hey guys, Nuzley here and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we'll be talking about Alucard from Hellsing versus Makima from Chainsaw Man. If you're going to enjoy this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. There will of course be massive spoilers for Chainsaw Man here, so if you want to avoid that, then don't watch this video. Also, this will be pre-Schrödinger Alucard because that would be the main gimmick of the fight. And if you want to see a much more in-depth video on Alucard with all of the calcs that I show in this video, I will link a video in the description and also in the iCards here talking about my own Alucard video, which I made a few weeks ago. So yeah, let's just go on with it. For strength attack potency, Alucard's capable of gathering up all of the blood for the people across London and creating a blood tsunami in a short amount of time, which would equal power equal to 14 megatons of TNT or city level. As for Makima, meanwhile, she arguably downscales from the Gun Devil, whose casual destruction levels caused big damage to a city, with destruction on the level of 1.5 megatons of TNT or a small city level. Now, it is debatable if Makima even scales to the Gun Devil remotely, however, even if we do, Alucard is still just stronger than her despite that. As for speed, and Alucard was capable of reacting to and catching Rip Van Winkle's bullet in his mouth, which travels much faster than a regular bullet, travelling at 83,000 miles per hour. As for Makima, meanwhile, she would scale to the hero Chainsaw Man, who could cross a large distance from Earth's atmosphere in a short amount of time, which has been calced out to 166,000 miles per hour. If you think that she should somewhat scale to the Gun Devil, then you can argue that she would scale to the Gun Devil's firing speed, which was calculated out to fire at 1.1 million miles per hour. However, even if we don't take this high end, Makima would still be faster than Alucard. As for durability, and Alucard's durability should scale to his attack potency due to be able to fight people on par with him in terms of power. As for Makima, it's much the same story. It should scale to her attack potency due to be able to take hits from people who are on par with her, so Alucard would be more durable. With abilities, weaponry, and techniques of Alucard, he's a genius in intellect, has natural weaponry with fangs and possibly claws. He's a weapons mastery, has corruption, being able to turn other people into vampires or ghouls by sucking their blood, has many different types of immortality through ageless immortality, and could also come back and switch out like the damage that he takes for a soul, and also has high regeneration as well. Basically, if Alucard sustains pretty lethal damage, he can switch that damage onto a soul that he has, and he has over 3 million of them, so he's going to be okay in terms of physical damage. He also has statistics amplification via drinking a small amount of blood, enhanced senses, being able to sense a target from about 1 kilometer away, telepathy, shape-shifting and transformation, being able to transform into a swarm of bats, telekinesis and intangibility, mind manipulation, stealth mastery, aura, and fear manipulation with his fear presence, being able to make dozens of soldiers tremble and panic, soul manipulation and absorption, being able to absorb souls into him and being able to store them, fusionism with the true essence of a vampire, being able to make life and heart of others by becoming one with them, darkness manipulation, body control, analytical prediction, extrasensory perception, illusion creation, and the resistance negation. Also has smoke manipulation, flight, and summoning. Sealing, being able to, if you're ate by Alucard's Hellhound, your soul's trapped in it. Blood manipulation and resistance to illusion creation, and mind manipulation, possessing a third eye, which allows him to break out of illusions and hypnotic trances. Holy manipulation and soul manipulation as well, as he possesses at least 3 million souls within his body. For Makima, meanwhile, she has general devil physiology, she has transformation into rats, empathic manipulation, being able to control people with, devotion to her, basically. Clairvoyance, knowing all names of the 30 members of the gangs that was sent out to capture Denji despite never having met them. Enhanced senses, telekinesis, resurrection, with her contact with the Prime Minister of Japan when she is killed, a random Japanese citizen dies in her place. Animal manipulation, being able to control lower life forms. Biological manipulation, be able to control her own brain tissue and use it as a form as a halo, and also killed a man just by looking at him, be able to, cause him to bleed internally. Life manipulation, be able to bring dead people back to life. Body puppetry and mind manipulation, be able to control those she perceives as lower status than her. Teleportation, can be able to teleport people. She also has dimensional travel, being able to appear in hell, a separate dimension. Memory manipulation, making the angel devil forget what he did to his village. Summoning and portal creation. resistance to memory manipulation, and pain manipulation. While controlling other devils, she gains massively more abilities, such as hybrid devil physiology, natural weaponry, weapons mastery, explosion manipulation via control of the bomb devil, fire manipulation via control of the flamethrower devil, weapons creation, being able to create weapons out of people's lifespans, biological manipulation and corruption, being able to turn people into zombies to take control of their actions, absorption and summoning with the spider devil, surface scaling with the spider devil, and tangibility with the spider devil, absorption with the angel devil, being able to drain their target's life force with a touch, no physical interaction with the angel devil's weapons, precognition with the future devil, which can tell Makima all of the events will happen within the next few seconds in the future, curse manipulation, being able to invoke the curse devil, and organic manipulation with the mold devil, being able to cause mold to grow in the opponent's body, possible incorporeality with the ghost devil, not being able to be touched by conventional means, petrification with the stone devil, being able to petrify anything it touches, spatial manipulation with the eternity devil, being able to control space within a limited area, time manipulation with the eternity devil, being able to cut an affected area as flow of time outside of that the real world, size manipulation with the eternity devil, being able to grow over time, information analysis and madness manipulation with the cosmos devil, and information analysis with one of the Quax's girls, being able to discern what a devil's contract has just by looking at them. So if we're talking about just individually, Alucard I think has better abilities and weaponry and versatility, but with the control of other devils, Makima has way more in terms of abilities and versatility than Alucard. As for weaknesses, and Alucard's heart is his weak point, destroying it will force Alucard to use one of his many souls to serve as an extra life, so it'll die in its place, extending his life. There's also the fact that if Alucard has no souls left to use, like a single fatal strike to his heart will kill him. This is also true to the fact that when using level 0, Alucard's soul stock just empties out, meaning that one fatal blow to the heart will kill him. He also needs to consume blood, otherwise he'll enter a dormant state. As for Makima, meanwhile, she remembers people and devils by their smells as opposed to their appearances, and won't bother memorising the scents of the people that she views as pawns or objects, which allowed Denji to successfully ambush her in the final confrontation. Lingering sources of damage can impede her regeneration, leaving her temporarily vulnerable. Denji can also put her down by cannibalising her, which he describes as an act of love, describing it as wanting to be with Makima, implying that resurrection that she gains by her contract can be bypassed by injuring or killing her without violent intent. So, both of them have a fair amount of weaknesses. I would probably argue Alucard's weakness is most damning, as when he enters his most powerful form, he can then fully die. So I'd probably say that he is just more vulnerable in that situation. Overall, who wins? We've gathered from this that Alucard is more powerful and more durable and has better weapons. Makima is faster, has better abilities, is more versatile, and is less vulnerable. So this is a very, very close fight. It needs to be said, firstly, that Makima does have a lot going for her, as you could probably see. She's faster and also has more lives to spare than Alucard, as Alucard has over 3 million souls within him, while Makima has the entire population of Japan, which is over 30 million, even at the time when Chainsaw Man takes place. And Makima does also have a lot of ways to win, I suppose. Even if Alucard can resist her mind control, he can't really resist her memory manipulation, for example. If Alucard was to seal her away within, the Bloodhound, she could very well just leave with her dimensional travel. Although you could argue that if she's just a soul, then maybe she wouldn't be able to do that. There's also then the fact that she has, she's just faster. She can also tell things will happen in the future due to the future devil. The mold devil could also pose a little bit of a problem for Alucard. The limited incorporeality and intangibility would probably get around Alucard's intangibility too. There's then also the fact that Makima has a lot of the abilities that Alucard has, and petrifying Alucard could very well end the fight there with the Stone Devil. Not to mention, the Eternity Devil's time manipulation could prove to be pretty potent. Alucard also has a lot going for him as well. If he could just take Makima's soul or fuse her into himself, then that could possibly bypass the whole, shifting damage to another citizen, as, he's just up taking the soul rather than outright physically damaging Makima. And realistically, that is his best win con. So I mean, I'm more leaning towards Makima simply due to the fact that she is faster and just has many more broken abilities with other devils. If you don't count them and see them as outside help, then Alucard would probably win because Makima just the only ability that's really quite potent that she would have in this situation that would be useful against Alucard would be her memory manipulation, but I mean, I think Alucard just has much more going for him. If you use post-Schrodinger Alucard, then Alucard wins. I mean, you could go watch my Alucard video to find out how, but Makima is just not going to be able to kill him. And yeah, that's basically the conclusion of this matchup. So if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.